Folks, an interesting concept for us to talk about HEM projects is the logger concept. Our screen is divided into layers. So if you select the canvas here, BRE properties, we can see that the canvas has 32 layers. It goes from 0 to 31. And what are these layers? I can say that a certain object is on that layer. For example, saying that my treadmill is on layer 20. So I can manipulate. I can remove this layer, make it visible, make it invisible. This might make our project easier. I'll show you how we do it. So in the case here now, everyone is visible, but I want to remove all the layers, so I come here. I uncheck this checkbox. Now only layer 0 will appear to me because it is the layer that is active, but since all the objects here are on layer 0, so everything is looking like what I'm going to do now. I'm going to come here and select this mat. Comes miscellaneous properties here on this layer. Okay, I'm going to change it, but first I want to change the name. I click on the screen again. Here I want this layer 1 to be called mat. I want that layer 2 is sensors and layer 3 is boxes. So now I'm going to say that this mat here, it's in the layer mat. This other mat here is also in the layer mat. My box is on the box layer. Didn't change the name, have to change it again. Layer 3 here is going to be boxes. So this box is also on the boxes layer. And I'm going to put my sensors in the sensors layer, as everything is already invisible there. I removed the visibility. Everything was already paid for. But let's go on to the following. I want to show only my sensors. I come here in layout, on the right side, and I'll click here, sensors. I'll click on the little eye. So now my sensors are visible. I click on the treadmill, it is visible. I click on the boxes, visible box. So, depending on what I'm designing, sometimes there are too many elements on the screen and I want to take some elements away to make my design easier. So I can come here and make it invisible. So for example, I make my boxes invisible, or I make my mat, and so on. So this here we call layers.